And I am live. Sorry for the shaking. Good evening, everyone. So, I'm back again to my weekly herbal show. So, let's see if I show where. Hi, Michelle. Hi again. Thank you for stopping by. Very nice. And you celebrating today? So who else is here? Hi, Diane. Mwah. For watching. Hi, Alex. So very nice. So let's see. Hi, Celine. So today I picked only two. Oh, you're celebrating by yourself. You're not by yourself. You're with us. So that's how I... Oh, Diane, stop it. No, I'm not. Yeah, last night, some of you watched it. I was celebrating Beltane. And unexpectedly, everybody was sitting with me by the fire, even though I just wanted to send a little greeting out. So it turned out to be a night with everyone. So that was nice. Oh, cut it out. No, I'm not. Me. I get embarrassed. So today I only picked two herbs. I picked the elderberry and juniper. So yeah, and elderberry has so much to talk about. Where I live in Edmonton, Celine. So I'm a little further away from you, I think. Because Canada is so huge. Like, always plan on like, oh, I gotta go and see everything of Canada. But then I'm like, nah, not by car. And the flights are so expensive. So I gotta scroll a bit. Hi, Trisha. Did you get your coffee? Montreal. I've never been to Montreal. Actually, I've never been anywhere in Canada. That's sad. Yeah, well, I have been to Kelowna, BC, Kamloops, and the Rocky Mountains. So, but that was pretty much it so far. Hi, Truth Seeker. So, and some toast. I want a toast and tea. And I got water. I'm bad. I didn't drink a lot of water today. Or actually, I didn't drink a lot of water in general the past days. So, I'm bad. I have to open my other chat window. Hi, James. Oh, everybody here. That's so nice. I'm always happy to see. Sorry, I'm not ignoring. I'm just putting on my other phone. It's easier to read the chat for me on there, so I don't miss anything. I mean, I probably do miss something anyways, but I'm not doing it on purpose, so I apologize if I miss anyone or any questions. So I'm putting it right here. Did I ever mention I need a computer? Oh, elderberry wine. Hi, Tim. Elderberry is my favorite next to violet. Like, I mean, okay, elderberry a little more. Unfortunately, here in Edmonton, there is no elderberry. You can plant it yourself, but it's pretty hard to get the crops going. Like, you have to plant them warm, then they have to sit cold again, And then you have to wait until they're about 20 centimeters before you can set them out. And it takes a while to grow, right? It's more like a huge hedge. Did I say that right? Yeah, I need a fire. I'm out of wood. I gotta go chop. So, yeah, and then I will do it outside. And my tablet, with my stupid tablet, Tim, I can't really do live stream. That's a problem. It won't let me. It's Android, right? And it doesn't let me access live stream. Only lets me access my pictures. So I love elderberry. And it's also a very holy plant for me as well. So, but I think I'm just gonna start with the notes I made. So, anybody that has not seen elderberry, that's why I posted a picture. But again, you have to be careful. There's another kind. It's not elderberry. I don't know what it's called. I seriously don't know. I should have looked into that, idiot me. But you can tell the difference on the leaves. So it's very easy actually. Oh shit, I really need a computer so I can do screen sharing and better explaining. So, yeah, so the elderberry. Okay, this is gonna stop right now. Okay? Please? Okay, yeah, the elderberry. So, is there anybody that does not know elderberry? Like, do you know places where you can go? So, yeah, I think some other places, I think Ontario, they have elderberries growing, but not in Edmonton. Yeah, Europe has elderberries. I know. I mean, you can also order elderberries online, right? So, so I'm getting to that. They're very, very, very nice. So I made all my little notes because it's so much. So, like, I mean, maybe some of you heard already, elderberry juice is good for colds, fever, and infections. So, because you can buy elderberry juice as well, or elderberry tea. The tea is mostly made of the leaves. So, yeah, and you use mostly the leaves. But I'm personal. I also use the berries for tea. It's just you have to be careful with the rare berries bit because might cause a little stomach ache and diarrhea and all that fun stuff. So you want to be careful with the amount of rare elderberries, and you shouldn't eat them off the bush either. Like, don't. First time, Alex? Oh. So yeah, it's like I said, it's good for the infections, for the cold, for cough. It's anti-inflammation. Did I say that right? Here we go again. Sorry guys, after a certain amount of time in the evening, it's over. It's also disinfecting for any kind of funguses, you know. Like, I mean, you can have fungus in your stomach. You've heard of that? Yeah, for that as well. That's true. Truth seeker. It's for eye infections, bronchitis. Yeah, anti-inflammatory. Yeah, thank you. That was the word I was looking for. I'm sorry. It's for... Hi, Sue. Oh, cool, you're here. No. So it's for your, yeah, for your bones, for the, you know what moves. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I'm really losing my English here. For the joints, thank you, Michelle. I'm so sorry. I'm a little brain dead today. Today a little more. Yeah, for your joints, for bladder infections, asthma even, acne, so, and the list goes on. That's why I thought I'm just gonna take a little more time. Hemorrhoids. So also for skin infections, if you're itchy, for your knee joints, for blood circulation, if you like, you know, if you have low blood pressure, ear infections, if you have a bruise, for overweight, toothache I wrote down too. Yeah, toothache, or cellulitis, which we women like so very much. So if you drink lots of that tea, it just rinses out all the fluids. That's what it literally is, right? So, yeah, it's like amazing. Like, so, and you can make syrup. You can drink just the tea. The tea, I would recommend, like I said, the flowers, because, like I said, the berries rare, they're not easy to digest. And not that they're poisonous, but they're not, no. And if you start eating them off the bush, you will throw up. Oh yeah, that will be good, Michelle. It's really good. And from the berries, you can make the juice because you cook the berries. So everything is taken out that needs to be taken out. Like I said, if you eat them rare, you will throw up. Just simple as that. Hi, Lois. And I made my daughter cough medicine like myself with elderberries and other ingredients like Irish moss and all. And yeah, that's how you make the syrup with honey, with good honey. So I don't use sugar, I use honey, because other than that, you might as well not drink it, right? So, but it's if you pick the fresh berries, you really have to pull them off the leaves. And if you look at the picture later, you see they're itty bitty tiny. So it's not fun. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. It's really, really worth it. So, yeah, you just boil them, and then, you can boil them with the sticks too, and then just, in a cheesecloth, wring them out. That's fine too. Hello, Hayden. And then you just, put honey in until it thickens up a bit. So, it's perfect. Fill it up in a glass. Seal it tight, maybe, if you have a sealer, wax or whatever. You cannot keep it too long, but with the sugar in it from the honey, it will stay a little bit. So, preferably keep it a little cool. So, and it's amazing, you can even make jelly out of those. So you have a healthy jelly. I did that too, a jam. So, but this is a part where you have to plug the berries off the stickies. So, because I like the berries in my jams too. Hi, Edwin. Did I say hello already? I'm sorry if I'm not. See, that's what I mean. I answer questions and sometimes I don't read. And from the flowers, you can make even the wine. And what you also can do with the flowers, if you walk by a bush, if you have those elderberry bushes around you and they start blooming, love you too, and they start blooming, then they have a very sweetish smell, very nice, like sweet, not vanillish, but I can't really explain. They smell very well. So with those little flowies, you can actually make a little dough, you know, like pancake dough, dip them and fry them. And then you eat them. It's so good and healthy. You can make champagne out of it as well, you know. Just the plain juice without the honey in it. But they're bitter. Like, they don't taste very good. So I'm just telling you that right now. If you get the impression, oh, berries, yay, you know, like raspberry or blueberry, no. It's a little bitterish. So it got a taste on its own. Let me put it this way. I like the taste. Me personally, I like the taste, but I had people like, what? So and so I did my little history research as well, right? I'm losing my voice. So it seems like elderberry was used while back. It was a very important part of healing herbs and everything. 460 and 370 before Christi, from Hippocrates. So in Greek, and of course the Celts, right? That I know, like, for the and there's also a story to which I'm going to now. It's also goji berries too. I don't know goji berries. I gotta look that up. So that tree is also a magical tree. It's connected to for the Celts, it was connected to the underworld. So that means it was a magical protection tree for the Celts. It was connected to the underworld, therefore to the goddess Hulda. Different names, I'm just saying them in different languages. So Hulda, maybe you've heard of her. She is the one, you know, that you see shaking the snow out of the pillows in fairy tales. So, and it says she is connected to the underworld, so she will, and also protector of children. Hi, Angel. Good to see you. Hey, very nice. Love you too. So like she is a protector of children. That means it said like if babies die young, unfortunately, or children, she will take them in her hands and take care of them, of her soul, so they can move on. And she can also be like, she's also connected with hail. You know, it goes all the same way. So connected to the female energies of the moon, therefore. So sorry, just sorting my shit here. I got it in a second. Yeah, so if you have that elder bush, well, I call it a bush, even though it's a big bush. It's like really almost a tree. They can grow very high. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, could be. Yeah, asked him if it's a native tree here. Hey, Josie. Sorry if I missed saying hi to anybody. So, so what it means, she takes in babies, or a female or a man as well, of course, but mostly she takes care of the children. And so therefore she is connected, the goddess of death and of rebirth again. She represents for me the crown, the old lady. You know, there are three. The young one, then, you know, my age, middle age, and then the crown. So, yeah. So, and also if you, so since it's connected to the underworld, or it's a good, brings me then to burning incense. Yeah, if you want to connect to your ancestors doing rituals, right? If you want to connect to them, so you can use elderberry, for example, you know, for incense. And also, therefore it's also good if you want to release something. If you want to release old stuff, you know, you give it to the ground, to the universe, to the underworld. You bury it, literally. You bury it. If you want to bury something. Sorry, I'm still fishing for words, but I hope you can follow me somehow. Yeah, so then you can use that combined with others. So I would recommend, like, if you want to release something painful, old, you know, you can use elderberry. And I would put in that as well juniper, because it clears the atmosphere. It cleans energies of sickness. I mentioned that before. And also propolis. That's a resin as well. And it helps to release pain, fear, will strengthen your self-esteem a bit. So I should buy a big bowl of freaking propolis. Yeah, and I think I read something. Yeah, I mean, okay, I think in Egypt I read something that was interesting. I'm glad I'm organized as every Tuesday. I was being sarcastic. Oh yeah, that was it. So from the elderberry from the wood. Now here we go, ladies and witches. It's the best wood to make your witch broom of. So again, not to fly, but it's to clean and swap away negative energies. That's why witches actually use a broom. You know, it cleans everything out of the house. So, and that's why the wood of the elderberry is very good for that. And and I say more on a British island, my next goal, it's more combined with Morrigan even. So they're all the goddesses of the underworld, right? So there it's mostly like Morrigan. And so it even said, like, because it was so connected to the underworld and Morrigan or Hale or Holla, like back then woodworkers, they really denied to work around those bushes. They didn't, or trees, they didn't want to cut them down because they were thinking it's bad luck and they're gonna get whacked from Morrigan in person, you know. So port wine, yeah, the wine, yeah, kind of could taste port wine-ish. Yeah. So, what else did I find out that I didn't know? Yeah, to respect it, like in South Germany and Austria, they broke 3 branches of the elderberry and called the name of a sick animal. And so in that branch you hung over the fireplace, and when the branch was broken, that animal was sick. So the farmers used to do that if they had sick cows, chickens, or whatever, right? So they were giving, they were giving their respect doing that. So, yeah, and she is very well the protector of mother and children. So people don't want to mess with mom and son or daughter. Like on bed. I mean, nasty. I'm not talking about arguments. So it's actually, the tree to the underworld, the in the middle, between the realms. You're welcome, Cynthia. Yeah, that's why I like it so much. It's really, and you can, oh my God, I printed something off at work and I just found service reports. Oops. That didn't go as well. So, what else was there? Oh yeah, and in Denmark, they said it was called the Heidelmoor, the Elder Mother. It said who would stand under a hollow tree at night would see the Elven Queen. So that I didn't know. That's kind of cute. So yeah, and Elder, it will just help you to get over losses, bad experiences, right? So it matches all with you just give it away, you just let it die, right? You let go, not let it die, let go. Here we go again, the German, not knowing how to express herself. So, but I think you got it. So, yeah. That was pretty much it about elderberry. Oh, thank you, Alex. So, yeah, like I said, multi-talent for sicknesses. So I would recommend order some elderberries, really, and juice the shit out of them. Like, it's multi-functional super juice. So if you're lucky enough to have those big bushy trees growing next to you, go harvest the shit out of them. Like, literally. It's beautiful. If it's the flowers to make some wine, or not wine, more for the champagne because it gets bubbly, or if you use the berries for wine and jelly, jam, juice, syrup, tea, it's really, really, really multifunction. Like I said, for everything, just start from here to your feet, literally to your feet. Even if you have swollen feet, the tea will smooth it. So literally from head to toe. Yum, Michelle. Yeah, I made the mead, elderberry mead. I have to do it again. I'm planning that with my friend forever to make mead. She's sitting on 15 kilograms of honey, and I'm not getting my shit together to get my supplies ready. Shame on me. Shame. Ding. So, next, since they go so nice hand in hand, and we're with the berries, I thought I'd pick the juniper. So because that really goes hand in hand for the usage. Oh, that doesn't matter. Third Eye JD. Elderberries, elderberry. Yeah, you're right. They're two different kinds, the red ones. I'm just used to the black ones mostly, but they're the same. They have the same ingredient, like to help. So I think it depends on if there's more sun. Like in Europe, there is not as much sun, you know, like, I mean, sunshine, but not as much. So I think the berries adapt. Oh, you find the black one sweet? Blech. Are you welcome, Carol? You have them in your yard, Cynthia? Of course. So, juniper. Let's go there. Again, anti-inflammatory. Okay, I had that work. If you have problems producing of blood, sorry, I'm just describing the words. If I don't remember that stupid vocabulary. If you don't have enough blood, juniper is perfect for it. So it will get the flow going. It will help produce the cells and everything else. It also helps you get the water out of the body because it will have to pee, right? If you have stomach problems, like you cannot really go, you know. If you have a little infection, you know, if your tummy is crampy, for your liver. Again, for migraine, I think I explained a little about juniper, but not too much. For teeth infections, for nervous heart problems. I mean, if you're nervous, not if you have a real heart issue, then please go see a doctor, for crying out loud. Don't say, oh, Anya said I can eat a few of those berries and I'm gonna be fine. Yeah, no, don't go see a doctor if you have real heart problems, please. So also for bronchitis, again, menstruation problems, gout. So, and even they're very nutritious. They have a lot of vitamins. So, so the sailors back in the days, since they couldn't load their ship a lot with food if they were around too long, or they got lost because of someone couldn't read the stars and were running out of food for whatever reason. And of course they didn't have apples and fruits as we do. So they were actually chewing juniper berries against scorbut because they're very nutritious. So they actually chewed those berries. So that's actually pretty interesting, I find. So yeah, and again, you can use juniper berries as well to make cough syrup. So why not mix it up maybe with a little elderberry? I mean, you can be creative, right? So as long as they match, as long, you know, they're brother sister. So yeah, so one will support the other. That's why I wanted to take the juniper berry. So since it has almost the same ingredients for as elderberry, not as many, but therefore again some others, right? You can always combine them, so they support each other then. And it's good for your yeah, here we go again. I will never remember that word. For your, what's the thyroid taken care of? Metabolism. I remembered. Yay. Can I have a cookie? Yeah, if you're lucky around you, um, they like it sunny as well. Yeah, you can. Um, they're actually from Middle and North Europe. They're more like a cypress bush. So it doesn't need a lot of attention. So it dries everywhere actually. But it likes it sunny, right? So, but I know some people had elderberries, juniper berries, juniper bushes. They're like needle bushes. They look like needle bushes. And you can smell it. They have their own smell, distinct smell. So, let me see what else I got. So, yeah, but if you start planting, I mean, you can also get seeds for juniper berries, but it takes at least 3 years until you can start harvesting. And in Germany, they're actually protected by now. So like what Tim said, the elderberry bushes is. So you don't want to cut them out or cut them down. And you should actually have it because it's pretty much spread global by now. Especially through the sailors, right? Since they had them with them. So maybe exchange them so they actually got around the world. And so actually you can even buy juniper berries in those medical stores, and not medical store, organic stores, organic medical herbal stores. So it's good for gout as well. I said that already. And of course for cooking, right? You can use those as cooking. That's how I got to know juniper, using it in the kitchen for certain soups or sauces. Yeah, exactly, third IG. That's what I said. I said cypress, right? Cedar trees. Yeah, cypress. That's how I called it. That was probably German talking Dinglish. So yeah, those are the blueberries. And you can smell them. They smell good. And I like the needles too. So, and so the historical point, which I didn't know either, in Egypt they used it already back as a herbal plant. It always seems like, you know, those countries, Egypt, Greek, like they had the best shit ever. So yeah, as I mentioned before, last week in the herbal in a smudge show, I sent me a picture, Cynthia, and I tell you, but take a close picture because sometimes it's hard to tell. Like Edwin sent me a picture the other day and I really couldn't make it out. So, yeah, in Egypt they used it to smudge away sicknesses, diseases, and that's what I mentioned in my herbal show with Brian. That you can, you know, clean hospital rooms, or if someone was sick in the bedroom, it takes away that sick energy and also prevents that you catch the cold or whatever, because it disinfects as well, so it's a natural disinfectant. So what else? Yeah, again, in the winter time as well. It's good for colds, so it goes perfectly with the elderberry. To be honest, I have not tried it to make juice with them together. Like, so I would not know how this would taste. So don't blame it on the witch, okay? So, I mean, I mixed like elderberry with other herbs for colds and coughs, like Irish moss and the mullein and all that nice stuff. But they don't really taste. So, yeah, so what else? So it's also said that since it's a cleaning thing, right, with sicknesses, diseases, negative energies, of course they say it will chase away the evil. Or that's what they did for demons, you know. I love mullein. And they're so high, right? They're really, really high. They get so high. I mean, not high, I mean tall. So, and also they use the mullein, oh, here we go, the juniper to chase away the darkness. So, mullein is mullein. It's a so-called weed that's actually a herbal plant. I spoke about it last week, Michelle. I think I got the videos if you like. Cowboy toilet paper. So if you burn it, you know, and you clean the room, it actually a juniper bush and propolis and whatever, just saying. So it will give you strength again. It will connect you a little bit to the ground again. Like if you're really full of fear and you're really on the ground, like having anxieties, had maybe a really scary situation happening, this will bring you back. It will ground you again. It will take away the negative energy, because I call fear, like fear, it's kind of a sickness, right? Not sickness, it's hard to explain, but it's not good for you. It makes you sick. That's how I mean it. It makes you literally sick. So yeah, it will help with that. And you can also use it to can I have $1 for every I say, please? I would be so filthy rich. I'm just kidding. So and in Greek, the Greek used it to get visions and to Alex. Yeah, to kill, yeah, to get better visions, you know, to clear your mind. Again, clear. That's what Juniper is all about, to clear everything. So to clean your mind, to clear your mind, so to improve your visions, you know, if you're doing a ritual. So also interesting, this is something I didn't know. So juniper is obviously connected to the Leo. So astrology point. I didn't know that. So because it helps you to stabilize your self-esteem, makes you stronger, you know. So that's interesting. And it's connected with the sun, so that's why they chased away the darkness with it. Because it will bloom in the summer, right? With the sun. So, yeah. And they even said that the Egyptians put it with the people in their graves to keep bad ghosts away. That I didn't know either. So yeah, that I can't really translate, to be honest. That's too hard for me to translate. It's a saying. You know, when you have a saying like "beam me up, Scotty," if I would translate that in German, they would look at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? So same as we have an expression that says, my lovely Mr. Singing Club. You are probably like, what? So that's what I mean. Some sayings you can't translate, so it's a shame because it's a nice one. So, oh, so that's interesting here to the natives. Did you know that? It says that it's holy for the natives. Wakan Tanka Manitou. That's a big ghost, right? So he created that one because you could use everything, the needles, the branches, the resin, the berries. And yeah, and it's supposed to chase insects away, flies, mosquitoes, and all of that. So, hey Manik. Hello. Oh, Michelle is going. Anyone said good night? Okay, Michelle. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. Yeah, so that was the story to my two little herbies. So I don't know if you have any questions, maybe. White dude here. So if you have any questions, feel free. So the Egyptian wanted to go to heaven really high. Yeah, really, really high. Literally, you know? So, yeah, that would be it on my end for today. I don't know, do you have any questions or any suggestions that you would like to talk about? Like I said, I like to keep it simple, things that we can find in the wilderness that's maybe growing in our own backyard, that we have in our kitchen cabinet, you know, for now. I mean, I have a lot of other herbs in my cabinet that I want to go through later on, just to, you know, to get into the process, to experiment. Dandelion, you're welcome, Celine. Dandelions, I did two already. It's in either one of my videos. So you fell on your knees, yeah. Yeah, I almost fell on my knees yesterday with my honey wine. Holy shit, I only had 2 glasses and everything was good, and I walked inside and I was like, holy mother. Yes, Celine, if you wouldn't mind, I talked about a dandelion. I think it was last video or the video before. So that's a little plant that does a lot as well, right? For your bones, infections. And from the roots, you can even make coffee if you dry them and roast them. Are you very welcome, James? Yeah, there is a store online. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. Oh, screw it. Mountain rose herb or something. I think that is in the States. I mean, I order from Germany because I know someone there. That's where I get my herbs that I can't grow myself or that I can't get here. So, but I think mountain rose herb. What was it, Hayden? I sent you the link. So they have a lot. Yeah, thank you very much, Celine. Well, you have a good night. And thank you for coming. So I hope you can take some of these informations. I mean, yeah, maybe I make a tea or juice with you one day. Not juice, a syrup. But I just have to find a way how to set it up so I can film it and do it. So, rose hedges, like hibiscus. Hibiscus is good for tea. I will find something. I just pick something the same day I do the show, actually. So I just go through and it just comes to me. Yeah, exactly, that store. And yeah, Mountain Rose Herbs, come, you're welcome. So I'm not getting paid for that, just saying. But that is the only store that I know that have a lot of bulk herbs. So thank you, Michelle. Free plug. Okay, you sweethearts. Thank you so much. Much and lots of love. Oh, you're too late, Athena. I'm just leaving. Sorry. I was just finishing. I was just wrapping up, Athena. I'm sorry. You gotta rewatch now. Rose hips. Oh, roses? Roses are good too. Do you want me to talk about rose hips next time? I do that. Okay, rose hips. No, you don't be sorry, Athena. I just feel sorry for you, like not being able to listen. We had nice people in the chat. So, yeah, if you like, Athena, you can rewatch. So, okay, rose hips. I wrote them down. Okay, but now I'm done for reals. You have a good night, everyone, wherever you are. Michelle, you have a drink on your birthday. And thanks again for coming and joining me. Yeah, for my visage too. Oh, taktische Nuklearwaffeln. Mhm. Herzlich willkommen. Das ist aber eine Überraschung. Voll schön. Sorry, I just got a friend from Germany stopping by, so I had to speak German. Aber ich wollte gerade gehen. Selber schuld.